Yo, so guys, what's going on? It's ProfessorSnipe here, and you're watching some weird gameplay right now on your screen. Yes, if you guys haven't noticed, this is Battlefield 3. I just bought this game 2 days ago for $10. They had, or EA has had a sale on Origin for 50% off the like new action games or something. They had Battlefield 3, Crisis 3, and I think Medal of Honor, but I decided to stick with Battlefield 3, given the fact that it's a game I'm kind of familiar with. For this gameplay, I'm level 2. I'm using the M16A3. Which is the first gun you get. No attachments, no nothing. And yeah, so I don't do well because, you know, as you can tell, I'm level 2. And this is one of my first games, I think my 5th game. And yeah, so I decided to record this. I recorded it at 30 frames per second, but later on I found out that my computer, I just configured a bit of settings and I could record at 60 frames per second. And yeah, so let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see more Battlefield 3. I'm thinking of, you know, it's a fresh game for me. I'm really enjoying it right now, and after this commentary, I'm going to go play a lot of Battlefield 3. And I uninstalled Play for Free, but that was by accident. I tried uninstalling the PTE, but I'm going to get into that, and it's, you know, soon. But for Battlefield 3, I've been enjoying it a lot, and I'm trying to bring it to my channel. So I'm not gonna be really serious like a Battlefield 3 player. I'm still gonna do Play for Free. That's my main game. But you know, Battlefield 3 might be the occasional gameplay you'll be seeing on something. You know, if I'm just gonna be talking about a topic that really doesn't have to do with anything with Play for Free, I might just put on some Battlefield 3 gameplay. And you know, it's a good game. Why not utilize it to its best? You know, to its fullest potential, and possibly record since I can. So that's pretty much for the gameplay. And, you know, for this Battlefield 3, I've kind of realized that it's a very good game. I normally run, let's say, 60 frames per second, and when I record, I record at like 59 frames per second, or like 60, which is perfect. I mean, there is no frame rate drop with this game, which is, I find weird. In Play for Free, I can play the game at like 60 frames per second, and when I record, it'll drop to 40, which is weird. I don't understand how a game of that caliber will have frame rate drops issues when Battlefield 3, a very good game, you know, that depends more, you know, of your graphics card, all of that stuff will, you know, it'll run perfectly and stuff, which I find pretty weird. So if you guys, if there are any tech, you know, geeks or something, there are, you know, people that are really into gaming and know this kind of stuff, let me know why I have that issue with Play for Free. And even Minecraft, for some reason Minecraft runs like 100 frames per second, and when I record it drops to like 10 or 20. That's why I don't post any Minecraft on my channel anymore. As you can tell, the first 2 episodes I did long time ago, they weren't really too successful when it came to quality. So moving on to a topic, a bunch of subscribers hit me up on my you know, inbox, and they messaged me. They're like, you know, play some Dalian Rush, we want to see some gameplay, we want to see your thoughts on it. And to tell you the truth, I have some Dalian Rush footage on my computer, but I just don't want to post it. For one reason, it's not that good. I mean, you guys are normally expecting to see like the 35 plus kills, you know, the 40 plus, you know, those high KDs. And to tell the truth, on the PTE, I can't get that. First of all, I'm a like low level. I think I'm level 5 or something. I just don't like the guns. I'm an engineer too, and I don't like it. I also really dislike Dalian Rush. For my leaking the images and dissecting that video I made that got a lot of views, for that video I was really hyped for it, and as soon as I got on the game, the PTE, I was highly disappointed by Dalian Rush. I'm going to talk about this, why I didn't like it and stuff. It's just, you know, the thing is, it's not completely negative. There are some positives I found on the Dalian Rush thing, but I was overall really more, you know, not impressed than I was impressed, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about why. First of all, I feel like it's just not balanced. I mean, it's like a bipolar map. I don't know, that really doesn't make sense, but what I'm trying to say here is that like things are not properly placed where it's supposed to be, and at some sets the attackers have an advantage, and some other MCOM sets the defenders have an advantage. I don't understand that. I think everything should be in the middle, perfectly balanced, so that you don't know, oh, you know, I have a strong team, I'm gonna beat the enemy team until I get to the second set, then after we're gonna lose because they have the advantage. I don't like that. I want to see a perfectly balanced map or something like that, and then I want to see whichever team can actually do better is the team that's gonna win. That's what I want to see. Now when it comes to Dalian Rush, I feel like the MCOMs are not properly placed. They're placed in awkward places that just don't make sense. Some locations are very awfully picked. Like, for example, Some of them are just left in the open, or some of them are left like near a wall, which doesn't make sense, which is such an awkward place to have it. And I mean, with all the vehicle warfare, all of that stuff, it's just impossible to get to it. I also feel like things like the AAs or the, what are they called, the Iglas, the, I don't know, I really don't know how to call that, those anti-aircraft missile things. I don't know what to call them, but I call them the AAs. Anyways, I feel like there's some, that the first set of MCOMs, they're really not properly placed. They're placed like right on the side of the water where the ocean is at, and they can easily take down vehicles, I mean aircraft, so easily. And then after that, they're placed at such an awkward place where they can't see anything because it's blocked by that huge plant in the middle of the map. And then at other places, it's just, you don't know where they are at, and it's really complicated. I feel like, you know, first set of MCOMs goes to the defenders, and then after it goes to the attackers, and then it's really not consistent into advantages and disadvantages. It's just really weird. Also, other than that, being that this is the PT, I know things are going to change definitely, but I feel like the vehicles, notably the attack chopper, the attack helicopter, the AH heli, I don't know what to call it, I call them the Apaches. I feel like they shouldn't even be in Dalian Rush, because they just, I mean, you have one good pilot, all he has to do is just avoid the AAs, take them out, especially if they're at sets that the AAs are not properly placed. I mean, you can really just destroy the enemy team, and it's as simple as that. And, you know, people that are defending the MCOMs or attacking it, all they have to do is just right-click and destroy the whole enemy team. And especially that they're placed at such awkward places, and that are left open, I mean, vehicles can come in there, destroy, you have all this, and, you know, there isn't that much cover, you can't even go prone in this game. It's not working out for Play for Free when it comes to Dalian Rush. I also think that when I talked about MCOM placements, I want to see some of them inside the buildings instead of having them on the sides. Like the last set of MCOMs, the last MCOM, the B1, it's on the side of a building. Now, what I don't understand is that you can go inside that building, or that little house thing, but the MCOM is actually outside at a wall. Now, I would rather see that MCOM inside the building so that attackers and defenders can have their little battle, their war inside the building, and then the vehicles can have their war with each other. So if, you know, and then if Hellfire, you know, Hellfire missile comes from the helicopter, it'll just hit the building and won't do damage inside, so that it doesn't completely annihilate the whole team. Something else I noticed in Dalian Rush, I don't know if it's just me, or I feel like it's like that, but I feel like the MCOMs take much more time to detonate, which is something really weird, because the attackers are going to get, at some certain sets, they're going to have such a struggle to get there. You know, make sure that they arm, make sure that they can clear out all the defenders, make sure that, you know, the vehicles don't do all of that stuff, and then one freaking helicopter comes, just annihilates the whole team. Then one defender comes and disarms the whole thing in 1 second, when it takes like 45 seconds to detonate, which is, I find, pretty dumb. Or they should reduce the time it takes to detonate, or they should make the time for defenders to disarm longer. But moving on to positives, I feel like definitely it was a good choice of map. Now hear me out. Not many people play Dalian. We should agree on this. A lot of people play Sharky and Oman. These are the two maps I always see. There's the eventual Basra and then Karkand. But, you know, Sharky and Oman are the two top maps. So picking Dalian was pretty smart. A smart move by EA, because now it's like, oh, you know, I'm playing Dalian not because it's Dalian Assault, because it's Dalian Rush. I want to play Rush. So people are like, oh, okay. Instead of playing Sharky Rush, which everybody plays, and instead of playing Sharky Assault, instead of playing Karkand Rush or Karkand Assault, you have something new, Dalian Rush, that nobody plays. So I felt like it was a smart move from EA, Easy, Dice, whatever they're called, to add that in. And also like the fact that there are a lot of vehicles. First of all, the helicopters, I like that there's a lot of transports. So, I mean, you can bring a lot of helicopters and stuff. I like the boats. I mean, boats are really important, because some certain MCOMs you can go around everything. Nobody's gonna even expect you to take the boat. Then what you can do is just flank, which is pretty smart. Tanks are always useful, so are APCs, and the little birds, I feel like they're perfect for Dalian. For some reason, I like them a lot. I mean, they're easy to take down, so they're not considered OP, or they aren't that much of a big threat when it comes to, you know, Dalian Rush or the Rush mode in general. But that's something I really like, was the little birds. I feel like the helicopters, however, the Apaches, are pretty much useless, because or they're too OP. You know, they just destroy everything, and they don't make the game fun. Whenever you're making a game or something, a new mode or a map, you want to make sure everything's perfectly balanced and that the players can enjoy it. So that's the thing with the helicopters. In my opinion, I think they should take them out and just keep the little bird itself. So that's pretty much all I have to say for Dalian Rush. Not impressed at all. There are more things that piss me off in Dalian Rush then there are things that I appreciate. And also, given the fact that this is the PT, everybody's using MK3A1s and 93Rs, dual wielding with weapons that they have permanently with all these attachments and stuff, and everybody has like training points that they bought, so at like level 1 they're already flying with Hellfires and stuff like that. It's really annoying, and I really want to see what they can change up for the full game, because as of right now, it's such a bad thing that it's such a disgrace of a map that I don't even want to post it on my channel. It's just that bad. So that's pretty much all I have to say for Dalian Rush, my thoughts. And for Battlefield 3, let me know if you guys want to see more. I mean, I'm currently not watching the gameplay, so I'm editing this in a way where, you know, it can fit the mark of my commentary, so it ends perfectly. Other than that, I want to see if you guys want to see more BF3 and, you know, your opinions on it. Should I keep posting, or should I just stick to play for free? And then, you know, let me just know the whole thing. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm really enjoying the heck out of Battlefield 3 right now. I'm gonna go play some more right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay commentary. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all the support. I love you guys so much. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And this has been Professor Snipe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.